Hi, you guys. It's Julian Hemming. You're watching the Julian Hemming Show. I know my videos have been kind of like quick stepped and all that jazz, but I want to make sure that I'm getting some positive message for you guys and helping you guys navigate this space. I know that, especially for people of color, for underrepresented groups in the law, this is a very tough journey. And a lot of people will try to tell you that you don't belong here. And you guys know that my motto, I have two things that I say. The first thing is you belong anywhere that you believe you should be, right? No matter what history tells you, all that jazz. If that is a glass ceiling you believe you can break that glass ceiling, right? No one can define for you what is in your heart, what was placed in your heart. That's that's the first thing. All right, I'm all up in the camera, so I want to back up a little bit. Um, the second thing I always tell people is to dream big. If your mind can conceive it, you can achieve it. And these things might sound corny, they might sound boring, and they might sound straight up silly to some people who have become cynical in this process. But I'm telling you, as a first generation American, first gen college student, as a Black man, um, that has carried me through so much. Those beliefs that if you believe in yourself, if you believe you can accomplish, you're willing to work hard for it, anything can happen. Seriously. I want to speak about again, and I always advocate for this approach, right? The importance of networking. Was I good in terms of getting my GPA and LSAT down, going to law school? Yeah. Was I solid enough with my personal statement, with a great personal statement to write? Yeah, it was a good personal statement. I'm not gonna lie. But what is taking people who don't have the highest GPAs or LSAT over the edge, right? It's a question about opportunity and networking, right? You have to, have to, have to network. You got to meet people. You got to talk to people. You got to shake hands. You got to kiss babies if you want to get in this field and you want to dominate. People will say, oh, it's just a book. Ah, it's following instructions, following the basics. Got to do what I tell you to do. Sometimes, a lot of the time, especially when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with making a difference, when you're a new person in the field and your existence in the field is kind of disturbing to it, when your very existence in this field is breaking a rule, the biggest and most important thing to do, ladies and gentlemen, is network. Get to know people, advocate, advertise yourself, meet people, shake hands, guys. Learn how to smile. Learn how to break the boundary between you and that person to persuade them to come to your side. That's what's very important. That's excuse me. That's what helps me. And I think every person that has come to me and asked me, how do I do this? How do I go into that? How do I break into this? I tell them the same exact thing. Now, a look at my background, you'll see that I have a very political background. And, I registered thousands of people in Georgia to become voters, right? That did not come by way of me hiding in a room. That came by me meeting people, taking people's hand, talking to them, and convincing them that my side was right. Do I convince every person? No. But do I convince enough people to believe that my idea can be accomplished? All the time. A lot of people are not going to believe it. That's okay. All you need is a small army of people who do believe to help your dreams to be accomplished. How does this connect to law school? There are so many pre-law opportunities for people that if they went out there and they looked it up and they just made the effort to look things up, and then they try to get in contact, call, email these pre-law societies, say, hey, my name is Judith Jones, and I have always dreamed of becoming an attorney, and I need help to get into this space. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get into this space, break through. I'm willing to work as hard as I can to win. People tend to like that person because that person has what we call dogged determination. You're willing to go out there and tell people your dreams because the more people you look to for support, the more likely help will come. When you can't, look, guys, no man is an island, but you gotta have an island motivation. What do I mean by that? You gotta be motivated to work hard, to be driven, almost as if nobody else in the world can help you but you. However, you also have to be motivated and driven to look for help. But if you're only motivated and driven to look for help and not willing to work, this will not work. If you're only motivated and driven to work and not look for help and support, this will not work. There has to be a dual standard between hard work, dedication, determination, and putting yourself out there and meeting people and looking for support. That's the key. You have a lot of people are going to tell you this, that, and the third. I'm telling you guys, it's not just about what you know, it's about who you know. It's not about it's not about who you know, but what you know. Because when you're in this space, right, and you just know everybody, can you close the deal? I'm trying to get you guys to talk to us about how do you close the deal on this space? And the way that you close the deal, the way that you win is by having deep, deep preparation and the right amount of support that can push you forward. Point blank period. Point blank period. Yes, there's racism in the law. There's anyone that knows that, it's me, right? People have told me I don't belong in the space. They try to deny me in this space, try to do all kinds of crazy stuff for me to get in this space. I've heard it all. I've been through it all. Doesn't affect me one bit. I get racist comments on my YouTube channel. Doesn't affect me one bit. I don't even care. At the end of the day, I'm gonna fight for what I need to where I need to be. And people that are racist towards me, I don't need to be in that space anyways. People that don't believe in me, don't like me, I don't need to be in that space anyways. But I need to go to the spaces where I feel safe, where I'm helped, where I'm supported. And the only way that I know that is the space is if I advocate for myself. Look, the law is a client-based business. If you're in big law, right, you're gonna have to do grunt work the first couple of years, right? We all know that. Make $215,000 coming out this year, probably go up to 235 by 2025. Excuse me. Okay. Making so it goes up to that much money. You're doing grunt work. Now it's time for you, right? You want to become partner and all that jazz. What is gonna make someone make you partner? Is it just that you're a good worker? Is it just that you're just a good worker, but you don't have a personality, you don't have the ability to talk to people, to engage, you don't have an understanding, a specialty towards your practice area? Is that no? You gotta know one, you gotta have a specialty that you really are passionate about, you care about. And the second thing is that you know how to get clients in the business. If you can bring clients in the door, you might become strong enough to run your own firm. Let me stop. But it's true. That's what keeps you. What are you doing, right? To bring value to a space. It's just that you know how to be quiet and put your head down and Be nice. You gotta fight for what you want. You gotta fight for what you believe in. If you want to be in this space, take every opportunity you can to fight to be in this space. You deserve to be here. At the end of the day, you can't be here if you don't work like you deserve it. Fight for it, man. Don't give up. Fight for it. Fight for it. Fight for it. Push for it. You deserve this, man. This is yours. This is your crown. Just grab it, man. Grab it. King Arthur wouldn't be King Arthur if he didn't pull Excalibur out the stone. But are you? Excalibur's not going to float out the stone. You got to pull it. So pull the trigger, man. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. That's the only way success can come. I know people are gonna think like, oh man, this guy's talking. He's not even in law school yet. Guys, believe me when I tell you something. I did not have all the high stuff. I don't I have great grades. I have a great LSAT. Don't think I don't have a good LSAT. I do. But I never had a family member that became an attorney. I never had a family member in my close-knit family that went to college. I did not grow up in a large home. I started with two parents in a small apartment in the Bronx. I made my way to one of the best colleges in the country. I succeeded past my peers. I'm not talking for no reason. I love my peers. I love my brothers, but I work. But not only do I work, if you look me up, you will find news articles about me. Why is that? Because I'm so smart? No. I take risk. I move forward. I challenge. I push boundaries that people don't think should be pushed. Not social, not between people. When it comes to systemic things, that tells us that people that look like me should not move forward. Do you think I listen to that? No, because I trust myself. You went to school. It was hard. You graduated from college. You're studying every day. You took the LSAT. You did good. Why are you afraid to exist fully within yourself after every single time you ask yourself, am I good enough? You were. Are there failures? Do mistakes happen? Do you let yourself down? We all do, but don't be defined by it. Stuff, get the dirt off your shoulders. Move on. You got this. Push forward. You can win. All right. I think I'm being a little loud. But hey guys, wish you best of luck on the law school journey. You got this. Dream big.